Here we're working the lacrosse ball on the pec and the upper 3 ribs. For this one, we're going to hold the ball onto the top of a PVC pipe. You can kind of do this with the ball on the corner of a table, but it is challenging. I do like the ball on the end of the PVC pipe because it gives you a little more freedom of motion. You can really isolate some of those upper ribs underneath the collarbone. The key thing here is with the ball, we want to make sure that we get it below the collarbone. So collarbone, big apparent bone here in the front, make sure we're staying below that and trying to get into some of this meat of the pec muscle kind of across the front of the chest here. I'd say if you put kind of a hand underneath your collarbone, anywhere in that region will usually work just fine. From there, you're going to find a pressure. Make sure you hold on to the ball. If you let go of the ball rolls off. PVC pipe kind of pokes you. It doesn't feel great. If you're doing a lot of these types of drills, you can also tape the ball. Use some duct tape, tape the ball to the top of the PVC pipe. Then you don't have to worry about that. But otherwise, whatever your offhand is, just make sure you hold on to the ball. We'll pin that on the chest. We're going to lean down over top of that, create a little tension. You control by how much lean you put through into the stick. You control how much pressure you put through there. Once you find a tender spot, we're going to hold pressure on there for about 30 seconds, and then we're going to pin it with the pressure, and we're going to stretch by moving the arm into flexion and extension position or internal and external rotation. So just like our other pin and stretch techniques, we're going to hold for 30 seconds. You can work up to 4 spots for a total of 2 minutes. Usually that is plenty to create some type of change that we can use then to capitalize on in our strength exercises. As with all the other ones, if it creates any prolonged soreness or any type of numbness and tingling, make sure you're either changing positions or bail out of this particular mobility drill. It should be, it's going to be a tender one for sure, but it should be fairly comfortable, and you certainly shouldn't have any soreness afterwards. And any numbness or tingling is an apparent sign to change spots, move positions there. All right, if you have any questions, make sure you let us know.